Tonight, the election aftermath. Distraught over losing the House, conservatives expressed their rage all over the country. Here's tape of the chaos in the streets. It didn't end there. Malls and shopping centers became targets of our wrath. Oh, ugly, ugly, ugly. But we didn't stop there. We actually hit the streets and to talk to the traumatized.
The Fox News Decision Desk can now project that Democrats will take control of the House of Representatives for the first time in 8 years, dealing a major setback to President Trump's legislative agenda.
Yo, bro, you ready to some up? Are you really that upset about the midterms?
Oh, man, softball season's right around the corner. We got to hit the batting cages.
Oh, all right.
Democrats control the House. The reason we can make that call is the analysis data plus the raw total, looking at the numbers.
Shalou, did you hear about the midterms?
Oh, no, but I just curled 50 in a row.
Awesome job, bro. It is a very, very big deal. I think of Nancy Pelosi.
I want to die! My hair, like black or brown maybe, something new for the fall.
Giving fresh hope to liberals who want to investigate, possibly even impeach.
We lost the House.
No, we didn't. It's right there in Miss Piggy's dressing room.
You're right.
Muppet Monopoly is the best.
The coda. So there you go. So, as you can see, we didn't hit the streets. In fact, we didn't hit anything. What a comparison to 2016. 2 years ago, when the Republicans held the House, there was this. And now on Wednesday, when we lose, there's this. So true! But get this, there were protests, but not from the losing side, but the actual winners, making them the world's biggest losers at winning. This protest took place on Thursday. They were howling over Trump firing Jeff Sessions. He was Attorney General for 636 days. In Trump's White House, that's a long time. It's 63 and a half Scaramucci's. So how desperate and lonely does a liberal have to be to protest the firing of a right-winger? I mean, they're sad that Sessions is gone. He's to the right of Genghis Khan. He would give you the electric chair for wearing sandals to work. I'm pretty sure he hunts vegans on a private island. Nude vegans. So what... So if that's, I don't know why I added that. So if that's what leftists do when they win, what would they have done if they lost? Oh, yeah. I really feel bad for Cher. She just got new tear ducts. So, it really is a lesson about losing and winning. And it's lost on life's true losers, the left. They can't stand to win. That would mean they couldn't whine. Here's the chairman of the Democratic Party being told he's won the House, but not the Senate.
What is it?
You give them the House, and they storm yours. You extend a hand, and they give you the finger. But for us, it's just another day. We actually have lives. You know, when I first heard that the Dems won, it hurt. I had no choice but to do this.
I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What can I say? I like peanut butter and jelly. So even when we lose, we know we'll win the next time. Plus, we see the bright side everywhere. For example, with the House turning blue, Donald Trump really actually has a new friend, a new foil. It's like when the Jeffersons moved next door to Archie Bunker. A lot of people don't remember that. And isn't it more fun to play tennis against another person and not a garage door, even if that person is Nancy Pelosi? All right, maybe not. More good news. 3 leaders of the Kavanaugh witch trials got booted. That's a great message. The message: put fairness behind self-righteousness, suspend due process, and you're out on your cowardly ass. I hope their next job is serving beer. I love beer. Finally, the other silver lining, the most beloved progressive of all lost, Beto. The media called Beto Kennedy-esque, and they weren't referring to his driving. He was a rock star without the herpes. I'm glad he lost, if only to drive his celebrity fans, who never heard of him until a few months ago, nuts. See this mysterious space object? Harvard researchers believe it might be an alien spacecraft. No, that's Beto leaving for his home planet. With Beto, when you see that kind of hype, you knew there's less there than meets the eye. When the media and celebrities join together over a candidate, you know he or she is going to be to the left of anyone with a pulse. Or Madonna. Compare that to... Well, I insult Madonna and you're... Jeez Louise. Compare that to Trump. He got the most media attention of anyone, and it was free but mostly negative, which proves if the media tells you one thing, you'll always do the other. No one hyped Trump as the next great thing. Hardly. The media turned circus promoters and wall-to-wall clowned him, and that clown wiped the floor with Hillary's emails. So maybe there's the lesson here for Dems. Trump won because for all of his faults, he was real. The Dems' current crop of candidates for 2020 aren't. They're like pool toys, worthless, just waiting to be inflated. But maybe they'll figure it out. My suggestion, go for the exciting voices of your party. Or maybe this. Or perhaps this. Hamster as VP, why not? We almost had Tim Kaine. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's so sharp. He is so sharp, he can poke holes in water. That's TV writer and producer Rob Long. First-time guest. He's so patriotic, he once dated the Statue of Liberty. Author of Spygate, the attempted sabotage of Donald J. Trump. Former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino. She's so bright you can see her thoughts from space. National security analyst Morgan Ortagus. And unlike the Democrats, he could literally flip a house. Former WWE superstar, massive sidekick Tyrus. All right, Rob. Give me your take on this week on the outcome.
Oh, you know, the outcome is kind of what was amazing was what we expected. The red states were voted red, and the Democrats turned the House. But look, Clinton, Bush, Obama, and now Trump, they've all had this happen. This is not, everybody acts like this is big freaky thing, but it's actually the way American politics has been for 30 years.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, oh, this is a historic night. And then they cut to Nancy Pelosi. Like, we've seen her already. Like, this is nothing's new here. We're like, I've seen this movie, and I kind of also know how this movie ends.
Yes.
It kind of in tears.
It does, it does. And Nancy Pelosi, she's like Bobby Ewing. You know, all of a sudden she's in the shower. It was just a dream. She's back.
Yeah, right.
Who's Bobby Ewing?
Right.
Oh, stop it. Bobby Ewing's from Dallas. I can't make references anymore.
All right, listen, I watched Nick at Night. I get it. Bobby was the more attractive of the Ewing brothers, right? Yeah.
Yes, the younger one who died, and then they brought it back. We're getting off track here, Dan. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man.
Dan, Democrats, are they the worst losers and the worst winners in history?
Yeah, it was really horrible about this. I mean, listen, the split decision, everything was great for like talking heads like me. Great for business. It was awesome. But the reality is it was horrible for America because there's no clear front runner for 2020 that emerged. So we're going to have to deal with this nonsense. And the fact that nobody kicked the other party's ass in this thing is the fact that now everybody on both sides has to make the case. So for the next 2 years, it's going to be like, no, we won because we won the Senate and the governorships, and then we won. It's like you'd almost like a definitive outcome just to shut up for a little while.
Right.
But it's great for business guys.
Yeah, no, you're right. In fact, ambiguity is awesome because we can sit here and scream about it forever. Morgan, what did you make of it?
I'm just really happy that Florida screwed up again. Yeah. I mean, like, where would we be if we weren't dealing with another Florida
is like your crazy cousin that shows up at Thanksgiving and decides to ride the lawnmower into the lake.
Right.
But it's
I rode a three-wheeler into. I'm from Florida, and I rode a three-wheeler into the lake once as a kid. So like maybe this all makes sense.
Yes, it does. It does. So you understand. You're like,
totally.
You know what you are? You're the Florida whisperer. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds right, Tyrus.
It's only those counties, though. The rest of the state does fine. What is with
No, it's just 2 counties.
Yeah.
Tyrus, thoughts?
Everybody got what they wanted.
Yeah.
And everyone's still upset.
Yeah.
So we're just a bunch of spoiled kids, you know?
What did you make of the midterm outcome?
I just said that. Everybody got what they wanted, and they still complain.
Yes. Yes.
So I can't deal with you.
They are like kids who they're like kids that got exactly what they wanted for Christmas, but in the wrong color.
Yeah, but also notice that the Democrats were mad that Trump seemed to be celebrating.
Yes.
So they were mad that he was happy. Like, you're not supposed to be happy. It's really great, there's a great, Freudian analyst, Dr. Banderson would say, this is exactly what the problem with happiness is. You can't be happy if someone else is happy.
Yeah.
Like, why can't they just all celebrate?
But it's great mind games. It's amazing. Like, he comes out, good job, guys.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you're supposed to cry.
Exactly.
Like, he Darth Vadered him. Like, Luke got away, and he just walked back.
And then he did a history of how great it was compared to previous elections, which is he had that already planned.